level up. So assault rifles are not good at close range back.
Another one.
There you go. Alright, use the item on sell. Use the item on sell.
Thanks. Nice save. Thanks.
Ooh. So this is good against robots. Can we give her an... Wait. Level 10. Oh. Jesus. Alright, let's give this to her. So she has 2 guns. Let's give you smoke grenade, hypo. You already got some hypos. Give you that since you got mechanics. And give you this. I'll also give you this, the all snap. Alright, let's check out this body. Jetting. Been here a while. 7 how she died. Signs. Oh, she was electrocuted. Right. So we can't pick that. Can't pick that either. Alright, let's check. I think this is the armory. Oh, we found the trap.
Look at all this machinery. If we can get it all running, this will be a good spot for your armory.
The trap. Okay. Let's turn on. Doesn't seem normal on that. Alright. Can pick this lock. And can't really disarm that trap, so I have to leave that be. I think that's everything we can do here for now. Yeah, I think that's it. Oh, I think we can recruit Jody.
I need to rest a spell. Catch my breath. That all right with later?
Alright, this point of interest. Oh, I missed the container. Dang it. Oh wow, I missed a lot of containers here. Okay. Okay. talk to the corporal.
Welcome to your communications hub, Rangers. The Patriarch was good enough to let me use my own gear, and I have my high-frequency radio equipment all set up.
Alright.
From here on out, I will be your voice in the wind. You can contact Ranger HQ at any time through your radio, and I'll reach out as needed. When there's a arrest to be made under your authority, just radio them into me. Pleasure to serve.
Alright. Tell us about your radio code.
The finest setup you'll find this side of the Rockies. This equipment took years to get together. A lot of it custom work. String and pieces of gum, you know?
Alright.
This is the only setup in Colorado able to communicate on all sorts of frequency bands, up to the HF band. That means
High
we can reach you
frequency
pretty
band.
much no matter where you are in Colorado.
That's useful.
The basic controls are straightforward. You should try the device yourselves whenever you're here. I've picked up all kinds of signals. It's possible you could even reach Arizona.
Oh. What do you think about the Patriarch?
I've worked the radio for some time now, and I hear all kinds of stories from other parts of the world. Horrors you wouldn't believe. Is Colorado perfect? No, but it's a damn sight better than any alternative I've seen.
Oh, that's good.
Speaking frankly, great. Protect and serve, right? Things had grown stale with the Marshals. It felt like I'd reached the end of what I could do for the people there. Proud to be a Ranger now.
Alright. Can you tell us what is it you do?
I'm your radio communications expert. I'll be manning the radio whenever you call in, or whenever we need to reach you, which is the easy part of this job. The hard part is keeping this equipment in tip-top shape and ready to go.
Alright.
Oh, I'm not. It just turns out artificial intelligence isn't that much different from fiddling with radios. Easy enough to install, it turned out, but I wouldn't know the first thing about it otherwise.
Alright, so it's for us to find out. Alright, goodbye.
Anytime.
Anything we can do here? Security systems. White bar crest. Alright. Alright. So we'll have to come back for that stuff later. Time to go out into the
Systems
wasteland.
active. Greetings, Rangers.
Hello. You Rangers. Load the car and head to the world. Don't leave. What is it you need to do? Alright, so we're gonna have to go to Sheriff Daisy. Alright, let's take the foot back to Colorado Springs. Let's make sure everyone is proper gear equipped. I don't have anyone with chest armor. Let's give the frag grenade to you. And we don't really have anything else.
How did those maniacs even get into the city?
Oh, Jesus. Let's talk to you. You have a name.
Look, you don't look like marshals. Do you work for the Patriarch?
Rangers, we work for anyone who needs our help.
Then my boy needs your help. He's going to be executed. And they won't listen when I say he's no killer.
Right.
Judge Watkins has sentenced my son to die. Austin is all I have left. Everyone else died on the plains.
Alright.
He's a good boy. He never hurt anyone. I'm sure of it. Please, maybe Watkins will listen to you.
What happened? Why was your son sentenced to death?
I don't even know why he was rounded up. He won't tell me. Says he's embarrassed. I know they caught him doing something wrong, but he says he never hurt anyone. If you talk to him, maybe he'll tell you what happened. Sometimes it's easier to talk to a stranger than your mother. I know that much.
Okay. Who's your son?
Austin Pease, the skinny boy up on the platform. I can't imagine he killed anyone. We've seen enough death on our way out here. He never wanted to hurt anyone, ever.
What's your story?
Our family escaped the wars in the East. Tried to make our way across the plains. My husband, my other son, my daughters, one by one, picked off and killed. Now it's just the two of us.
Oh,
And I'm gonna lose him too.
Alright, goodbye.
Please, help my son.
So which one is his son? I imagine it's one of these guys. Oh, that's him.
We'll have our revenge. Murderers! You ain't seen the last of us.
This trial was a quick one, It's saving me.
Get the link.
It's gone pale. It's swung.
Sorry, I didn't mean to ignore you. Just got a lot on my mind.
Yeah. I get in trouble with the marshals.
Made a real big mistake. See, the Plains gangs chased my mom and me off our land. We lost everything. Heard this was a place of God-fearing people and thought they'd do right by us.
Alright.
People here kept us out in the cold, letting us starve to death while they sat inside, warm and fed. Then the Dorseys came and gave me some food and some kindness and asked me to do some vandalism.
Right.
Figured what was the harm? I never killed no one, but I did bust some windows. Marshals caught me doing it, and they said I was working with the Dorseys. Magistrate agreed, so here I am. Mom would have talked me out of it. I should have talked to her first.
So, he was at the wrong place at the wrong time. Why'd you do it?
We were starving. No two ways about it. We were going to die. Dorseys gave us food. I figured a few windows was a worthwhile trade for the bread and meat that saved our lives.
Alright. This sounds like the punishment fits the crime.
I thought it was too harsh, but what happens if I speak up now? Will they come after my mom? I can't take the chance.
Alright. What's your sentence?
Magistrate tells me it's death. They're gonna strip me down and tie me to those things. And they're gonna let the cold do its work. I wonder if it'll hurt.
Oh, that's gonna be a slow and painful death.
Wish I could tell you it won't, kid. But that'd be a lie.
God, there any escape plan?
No, I was never no desperado. Don't rightly know why I let myself get caught up in this.
Oh, size.
But if I'm to die, I'd at least like to do that right. Gonna do that like a man.
Alright. Goodbye.
Nice talking to you.
I'm not gonna.
No mercy on your souls, Colorado! No regret! No repentance!
Deluge of blood is coming for you all!
Okay.
No mercy on your souls, Colorado!
This kid's going in the pillories next.
Yeah, Let's talk to the magistrate. Starman. So.
Howdy, Judge. How's your heart? Still colder than a well digger's ass?
Marshal Quan, impertinent as ever, I see. Rangers, I am Magistrate Silas Watkins.
Silas.
I have heard of your arrival, partly from the confessions of the Dorsey Raiders. You'll be pleased to know that I sentenced them to death for their part in the attack on the city and your convoy.
Alright.
Which reminds me, that Dorsey you requested stand trial? He was clearly guilty and sentenced to the pillories. A waste of my time. He did have this note, though, which you may find interesting.
Alright. What'll it take to free him?
His crimes are still severe. He was part of the Dorsey uprising. He caused significant property damage. His actions diverted marshals from responding to reports of attacks, magnifying the harm the Dorseys were able to inflict. Argue a case, and I might show lenience.
Okay. Ugh. Guardian, should I? Kill. Alright, so, what if the Rangers were to pay for things?
You wish to compensate the city and the owners of the damaged properties for their losses. I can facilitate that.
Alright.
That's the price in Colorado dollars.
Jesus. Can't pay this.
Understand that the law cannot wait until you have the means to pay. The boy will go to the pillory soon. His time is short.
Yes. It's not bad. Ooh. He's not a bad kid. He's all his mother has killed him, and you might as well kill her. Alright.
My concern cannot be for his mother.
Darn.
It can only be for the law. Regrettable, but he chose this path, not I.
Alright. He's too young for a death sentence. Surely can offer him some mercy.
Mercy? I do not see the word in my law books. The Patriarch has charged me to dispense justice, not mercy.
So that's
Proceed.
the
They are
pillars.
the only instrument of justice we need. Serious offenders die by exposure. Sometimes I might grant a reprieve after frostbiters claim their extremities.
Alright.
Oh, to the contrary. It is more merciful than the punishments meted out by the mountain clans or the gangs of the plains. If we did any less, they would see our nation as weak. And in Colorado, weakness is death.
Oh.
As much as we might long for the world before the bombs, when justice was not so cruel, that is not the world we inhabit.
Okay.
And let's be honest, Judge. You kind of like it too, don't you?
No, I do not. I only do what the law commands.
And since you're the law around here, I guess you're your own boss.
I follow principles set forth at the second founding of this city, as you know very well. Without our laws and the penalties to enforce them, we're no better than the Wastelanders.
Alright. You have no other punishments here?
For some offenses, we have a work camp on the plains. I don't approve of their methods, but it's outside my jurisdiction.
Alright.
Minor infractions, like public drunkenness or disorderly conduct, are punished by a short stay in the sheriff's lockup.
Okay.
Proceed. Indeed. Neilius Dorsey lives. He'll kill you all. No redemption. regret, no repentance.
Second.
If it's too dangerous for you, Marshals, maybe I should go in there myself. Sheriff Daisy! Sheriff!
Miss, please.
I've had enough of this. Why won't you people do anything?
Alright, who's you?
Marshals, finally. I was beginning to think you were never going to help. Hold on now. You aren't marshals. You look like ruffians. Are you here to see the sheriff? Well, I'm first. I've been waiting here on tenterhooks for an hour.
Ruffians.
Forgive me. That was unkind. I am under considerable duress. My family has been kidnapped by those no-good Dorseys, and the marshals will give me no answers about their situation. They won't even speak to me. I must know how the sheriff intends to rescue them. And when.
Marsha seemed a bit overwhelmed at the moment.
That may be, but my family is one of the leading families of Colorado Springs. We have been longtime allies
I like
of the
how she's wearing
Patriarch
a
and
sombrero.
supporters of all
That's
he
kinda
stands
cool.
for. Surely that should be given some consideration.
Alright. Is there anyone here who thinks you should get this? Yeah, we could help you.
Well, you look capable enough, but I don't know you from Adam. Why, you might be robbers or bandits.
Okay.
No. Thanks all the same, but I think I'll continue to wait on the proper authorities.
Oh.
Frustrating though that may be. Sheriff Daisy, I will not leave until you speak to me.
We should build some more watchtowers.
Miss Wesson, could you... I'm sorry. Sorry about that. Are you the Rangers?
Alright.
We were told to expect you. Sheriff Daisy's waiting for you in the back.
Alright.
Thanks, Torres.
Anytime, Marshal Kwan.
What are you working on?
Reports. Lots of reports.
Okay.
The Dorsey raid really tore up the town. Murder, looting, fires. They even attacked this station. Not that they got very far. It's been
Exhausting.
exhausting.
Yep. Any advice on how to handle Sheriff Daisy?
Don't blink.
Oh. Can you tell us about the marshals?
It's on the back of the box. We keep the peace here in Colorado Springs. Mostly, though, we do what Sheriff Daisy says.
Alright.
Thanks. If you've got any feedback, be sure to fill out a form.
How's your family?
My mom and pa are safe. Still haven't heard from my
Alright,
sister.
let's talk to Sheriff
She was
Daisy.
working near the museum when...
Great blonde hair.
Well, now you must be the Rangers. I'm the sheriff
gun's
around
on
here, but you
fire.
can call me Daisy. Old Saul tells me you're a bunch of badasses, and I ain't one to turn away a badass, especially at a time like this.
Okay.
I reckon you already heard all about the Dorsey raid, so I won't bore you with the details. Suffice it to say, we whooped 'em good, and the survivors are holed up in the Garden of the Gods with a bunch of hostages.
Oh.
Thing is, I lost a lot of marshals. My boys and girls are tired and beat up. You want to make some fast friends around here? You could go into the garden and speak to those Dorseys for us. Maybe find out how the hell they got into the city in the first place.
Alright.
And by speak, you mean shoot the everlasting shit out of them and save those hostages, right, boss?
Quan, I hear you're some fancy liaison now. Old Saul taking my people without even asking? How dare he? Anyway, yes, you rascal. That's exactly what I mean. But question him first, you hear?
Alright.
Ma'am, yes, ma'am.
I see.
That girl, you think I ain't heard her yapping? But I got a couple of 50 other people yapping at me too.
Alright.
Tell you what, though. Her people are 100 family folks from the fancy side of town, so they got some pull. You can do me a big favor and kill 2 birds with 1 stone if you take little Miss Wesson with you when you go to save them.
Alright.
In fact, I'm gonna insist on it. I need that girl out of my hair. I'll let Lipinski know you're bringing her along. He won't let you into the garden without her. Don't worry. She knows which end of the gun the bullets come out of.
Yeah, good thing.
Go in there and kick some ass, Rangers.
Alright. Looks like we get another companion.
I'm not sure why the sheriff didn't assign me marshals, but, well, beggars can't be choosers. I am the Miss Wesson she spoke of. Lucia Wesson, daughter of Percival Wesson and Maria Reyes of the 100 Families.
Alright.
As Sheriff Daisy told you, they and some of our neighbors were taken hostage by the Dorseys, and I mean to free them. All of them. So, I am ready when you are.
She's like dressed up as like a vaquero. Alright. Talk about your combat experience.
Certainly. My father taught me to shoot almost before I could walk, and I'm the best shot in the city.
Okay.
Oh, it's true. She's a prodigy, all right. Also a pain in the ass.
But have you ever killed anyone?
No. But I have hunted. There's no need to worry that I will be shy about pulling the trigger. I promise, strangers, if it is to save my family, I will not hesitate.
Dang it. Well, we don't care about how well you shoot. We're not taking it. You sure you don't want to leave this to the professionals?
I know very little about you, strangers. And even if I trusted you as I would a friend, it is still my family who the Dorseys threaten. I must go.
All right. Let's go.
At last.
The gunslinger. Ooh, excuse me. All right. What are your skills like? Pretty good. Oh wow, that's okay. It's pretty good. Okay, you're just tossing it down.
The deluge of blood is coming for you all!
Anything here? Oh, paperboy.
I hope you die slow! Murderers!
Cowardly attack on Colorado Springs!
I hope you die slow!
Ooh, a cat. Oh, wait, what? It's Link's meow. Scratching their chin. Well, we found out you can pet a cat in this game. Try to rub its belly. That's it. I guess we got a cat now.
By order of the Patriarch, only authorized personnel are to pass this gate. An invitation from the head of a family or authorization from the Patriarch. Until you have that, the gate stays closed.
Alright.
The attack on the city has everyone nervous. Until that's all settled down, Patriarch's orders are in effect. Authorized business only.
Alright. What's at the gate?
Broadmoor Heights and the Patriarch's Palace.
Goodbye.
Good day.
Darn it, Martha. Why else would I even keep a shotgun around if I don't use it?
Do you know who those outlaws are, Josiah? They're Dorseys! They won't guard.
Consarn it. You Dorsey peckerheads, get on out of there.
Hush up now, Josiah. You can't go in there alone. They'll kill you.
You think I can handle myself?